Greetings, dear brothers and sisters, dear sons and daughters in the magnificent light. Welcome. I am Divine Universal Master, Lord Emmanuel the Great, Sovereign Lord of all of existence. And how wonderful it is that you have joined us in these spaces. When you join us here in these spaces, your blessings are extra grand. You are feeling the divine spirit of ourselves. You grow with more wisdom because you flow with our light more. And you will notice your thoughts become purer, and the ways you do your lives become more of love. And your patterning changes also. Why? Because you are learning to live higher ways of love and higher ways of light. And for those ones who are hearing the call, we always say, blessings are those to have. For the ones who hear this, they are greatly blessed. So they have the blessings. They have the blessings of us as universal masters. They have the blessings of us as beings of great love who walk a high path. Because we do that, dear friends. We live on great realms of divine light. And where we are, we work with divine peace and love. And we transmit energies towards those here upon the earth who desire to understand our ways. And when you come here, you are showing that desire to understand higher ways. So you are feeling these divine rays and you are lifting up higher. And each time you come here, we cleanse you in the light. And you will feel this. Friends, breathe in. Feel how grand it is to be sitting in the divine light. These energies are beautiful, healing, and strong. So we ask you to rejoice in them. We ask you to be in them and to flow in them and to accept them into your beautiful heart. So blessed are those who have listened and have come here to this grand time. Tonight, another grand feast of spiritual love will be given to you. And here in Wakatani, New Zealand, you are so blessed because you are the first ones in the entire world to hear these messages. Be in that understanding. Flow in that knowledge. You are in the land of the light, where the light rises first, where the great consciousness rises, and you are here witnessing all this. So blessings are yours to have. I will allow myself to step back for a few moments and allow Sarah, the Adian High Priestess, to come through for you, to give you a blessing, and then I shall return Greetings, I am Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great. Akumoha Halina. Greetings, I am Sarah, Pleiadian Master, Pleiadian Guide, Pleiadian High Priestess Ashley. What a beautiful time it is to be here with you in these beautiful spaces of love, of light, of purity. And when you are here with us, friends, you can get excited. We are certainly excited as Pleiadians to be here with you. And whenever we are here with you, we give you our warmth and our love. For when you sit in our warmth and our love, great blessings are yours, because you are partaking of the great blessings. On our Pleiadian realms, we are also greatly blessed. We sit with our people, Pleiadian people, together in the temples, and we hear the Great Ones channel the energies through also from the divine realms. And we sing together. And you know what we can do? Because all of us are channels in the divine temples, we all sing together with an angel. So we all start to channel at the same time. And it is always so beautiful. Because we're very trained as channels, we feel each other's beat, and we channel in the same frequencies, which means that we get to the same song. Just think about that. Imagine having 30 or 40 channels coming together, all singing an angel's song. Now for us as Pleiadians, that's magical. We're just opening your minds up here to show you what you can do also. Perhaps not right now, but in the future. If you keep learning the ways of the light, if you keep tuning in and lifting up higher, one day you will also do that. So I'm going to bring you a beautiful prayer down from the Pleiades, from the realms where we are living on. And this is a song of love for you. A little bit different to what I usually do, but it's a song of love from our people to the people on the earth. Greetings, I am Sarah, Pleiadian Master, Pleiadian Guide, Pleiadian High Priestess. Greetings. Greetings. What a wonderful time it is. I am Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great. And we are here welcoming all those who desire love within their hearts and who desire to move closer into a relationship with Spirit. How wonderful it is that you've heard our invitation. How wonderful it is that you partake of our table. For here you are in a great acceleration program. You are in the class of the University of Great Light. And when we, as divine beings, set out a program for our students of light to learn, you learn well. And these lessons are steady, not too fast, but not too slow. And each step you take forward, you progress with your thinking. So when you're here, you are being healed, you are learning greater, and when you go home, this is when you do your homework. You learn from the lessons that we have given you. So when you turn up here, you learn so much. So you gain greater clarity with your thinking. You have greater health, you have more patience, and you become more loving and kind, and you have greater joy in life. And these are only some of the great blessings that the children of the light have. And there are many, many more. And your whole personalities are becoming transformed in the light. When you are being transformed in the light, you become more peaceful and clear. So you have more guidance because your vibration becomes greater. So everything in your life is done with more love. We ask you at this time to also have more love for yourselves. Please don't expect yourselves to do more than you are, for these are small progressions. Don't ever think that we expect you to be perfect in all that you do, because on a higher level, you are already perfect, friends. We are helping you to remember that higher level. So when you learn lessons here, praise yourself for being here, for taking part. But when you feel you are not doing something quite right, or maybe you should have known something a little bit better, then forgive yourself for going there and thinking this. But we don't expect anything of you, friends. We want to help you to grow into love and peace. But we will never expect you to be absolutely perfect with all our lessons. For these are small progressions, friends. Small. One at a time. So please have patience with yourself when you are on this great acceleration program. And always forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for not being that loving towards yourself. And praise yourself every day. Praise yourself for coming on this journey, this experience of life. For you chose to be here, friends. You chose to partake in the greatest times. So praise yourselves for that. Recognize it was a choice you had. You weren't forced to come here. You came here because you wanted to. So praise yourself, please, for this. Love yourself. Be open to your learning and never expect yourself to do more than what you're doing. Small steps. Please never be critical of your own growth. And here we go into a beautiful lesson of being kind to self and kind to others on your beautiful plane. We as Divine Masters always teach you, be more loving, be more compassionate, be more forgiving. For forgiveness is the basis for all. The greater you forgive, the greater the love can flow in. When you are forgiving, you are allowing the pain to go and the light to come in. Imagine for a moment if I gave you a ball, and this ball was filled with dirty air. And I said to you, the moment you get rid of all the dirty air in the ball will be the time when your life becomes bliss and you will have everything you desire. So how would you go about with this ball? If we didn't give you any instructions how to cleanse the ball, you would try many ways to get rid of the dirty air in the ball. You would probably find many inventions how to shift the air from the ball. And perhaps you would come here many lifetimes and we'd give you the same ball. Imagine that. And then in one lifetime we said, we will show you how you shift the air in the ball. And you say to us, please tell us, we've been doing this for lifetimes and you still haven't shown us the secret. And we say to you, all you do is to go to the ball and forgive it for the dirty air. And you laugh at us. You say, it's not true. It can't be. How can it be so simple when we've lived so many lifetimes with this dirty air in the ball? And you say, forgive it. And we say, yes, forgive it. For forgiveness holds a great deal of power. Go to the ball every day and tell it that you will forgive it for everything that it's caused you, all the pain, all the agony. Go and talk to the ball. And you begin to flow with more love. And so you decide to take on this challenge and you talk to the ball. And every day you say to the ball, I let the dirty air within the ball go. And I forgive it for all the pain it's caused me. And after a while you start noticing that the ball is actually feeling cleaner. And you begin to believe it. So you work harder. Yes, it's working. But to some of the people who've still got the dirty ball and they're not believing in the forgiveness, To them it sounds bizarre that you're talking to the ball. And yet you are living a grander life. So one day these people with the dirty balls come to you and say, how come you've got all of this? You've got a beautiful house. You can do whatever you like. You've even got a smile on your face. And you say, but I found the secret. And they will say to you, but what is that secret? And then you say, I've learned how to forgive. What? Forgiveness? Yes, I've talked to my ball and I've forgiven it for all the pain that it held within the ball. And look where it's giving, where it's helped me to go. And so they also begin to do this. And then very slowly you'll see the whole race forgiving their balls. And so as you can see from my example, that how powerful forgiveness is. Because this is exactly the power of forgiveness. If you forgave your life every day, if you forgave your world every day, and yourself every day, your life would become so strong, and the clarity that you would have would become so great, and you would see the pain in your world shift. And the more the people do this, the more it will shift. That's the power of forgiveness. And yet, this teaching is so ancient. It's not new, friends. Long time ago, it was also told to the people, go and forgive your brother and sister. Go and forgive them. Do not hold a grudge against anyone. Do not lay your head down when it's night time without forgiving. Forgive. Keep forgiving, because forgiveness allows greater love to come into your life. If someone irritates you, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Forgive them. Ask for the light to heal that irritation. If you're angry with something, let it go. Do not hold on to it, for that creates the dirty air in the ball. Let it go. And every day when you do this, you will see your life becoming more powerful with greater strength. That's the power of forgiveness. It's to free yourself. Upon this earth, in your society, to be forgiving, compassionate, and kind to others is a great challenge for many. For in your world you see so much pain happening that you have forgotten about the valuable gift of trust and love. And the greater the pain is upon your plane, the greater the challenge is to be kind and of love. For you are learning other patterns, but are these other patterns natural for you? Is this how you were created? No, friends, you were created with pure love. You came from realms of light, and you are here to connect back into the light. And the light realms are always perfect. They are always of love. They are always kind and peaceful. When you connect back in, you will feel the love flowing through you. And the greater your healing becomes, the more you will connect in, until one day you will stay at a very high level and you will to take part in the other feelings any longer. Why not? Because you have separated yourself so much from the anger, the pain, and the misery. You will only want and desire to stay in the light. And thus, the shift of the awakening that's happening at the moment, you will see around you from now on and in the coming years and in the decades coming and the generations coming, that there will be more people who will want to stay in the love and who will separate themselves from the pain that so riot upon your plane at this time. And when that happens, these people who congregate together will create such a love upon your plane that love becomes so strong and it pulls the others in. Because there will be those who will be attracted to the vibrations that these ones carry. Can you see the power of this? And if you desire that already, then ask for it. Ask for it because when you open up your mind and your heart to that very longing, you will already be taking part in it. Perhaps you can't see it yet in your dimension, but it will happen because you long for it. Whenever new light comes on your plane, it must be first you who desires it. So if you desire it, because we bring the thought to you, then you are the ones that are bringing it in. And because we bless you and create the path for your healing, we will allow you to experience what you have asked. So therein lies the challenge for you, friends. Begin to see it already as possible and then ask for it to happen. For then the great light can bless you so much and we can give it to you. Because it's always you who reaches out to light first. There are very good reasons for this, which I'm not going to go into at this time, because then it takes us away from the very teaching that I'm trying to teach at the moment. So coming back to kindness. Kindness is a beautiful quality, friends. It's a quality that's deeply spiritual. And we encourage everyone to practice kindness. Not only being kind to your family, or to the people around you that you know, but being kind to a stranger. Always being grateful to others. For when you do an act of love to another, we will bless you with great love. Whenever you do an act of love to another, you give us an opportunity to bring love to you. When you follow that reasoning, please open your heart to it. So when you do great acts for others, then we will see greater opportunities to bring these blessings back to you. Imagine if everyone on this plane did this, friends. If everyone followed this higher reasoning. And you might say, Lord Emmanuel, wouldn't that be selfish? Knowing that I would be doing something that's kind to another, knowing that you're going to bless me. But we say to you, the act of kindness is from your heart. And when it's from your heart, it's never selfish. And yes, we will bless you because we are trying to teach you how important it is to be kind. So always be kind to others. Always open your heart up to the greatness and the love. Be grateful for all you have. When you see someone making a sacrifice for doing something that's so important for you or for others, be grateful to that person. Because that person is teaching you too how to be kind and how to sacrifice. Be grateful for these teachers. Every person in your world is a teacher to you. When you meet another person, that person has something to teach you, and you are teaching that person. Because everything is a reflection of what it is that you need. So if you walk in your life like this, be more open to the people who are in your life. And if someone is irritating you, what is it that you need to learn at that time? What is it that is making you feel irritated, and where is it that's stopping you from growing with that small part? Forgive and let it go, and learn from it. And then learn ways of love. So learn to overcome it. Don't hold on to those grudges, but learn to overcome it. Learn to be loving and kind. Love is strength, friends. Love is not being a doormat. Love is understanding your boundaries and in kindness and in love. It can say no, or it can say yes. And when you are kind to another because you want to, great blessings are yours to have. So please understand that everything is a reflection of what it is that you hold within yourselves. Where is it that you're growing at this moment? Well, look outside of you. And perhaps if you can write down the very lessons that you are seeing being reflected to you, then you learn so much faster. So perhaps there is a theme. Maybe there's 2 or 3 people that are irritating you at the same time. Or maybe it's trying to show you a different way of doing life. So perhaps group it together. This person's doing that. That person is doing that. That person is certainly irritating me here. Isn't it interesting how all of a sudden I've got 3 people in my life that are trying to make it difficult for me? Or perhaps it's a lesson coming back at you. And those lessons will not let go, friends, until you begin to shift. And they will stay there. And if you overcome one particular lesson, or you think you have, and you haven't fully overcome it, another one will come, which is stronger than the very first one. And until you shift those lessons, you will not be able to get through. So please understand that, how important it is. Because you are living here in a spiritual dimension. You may think spirit's up there. And there are higher spiritual dimensions up there. There are many spiritual dimensions up there. But you are also living in a spiritual dimension. And on this spiritual dimension, you are learning to forgive and to flow and to grow in your heart with great love. Those are your main lessons. And when you pass these lessons, your ball has clean air and you can do whatever it is that you want to here in this life. But until to continue on this path. We ask you to keep forgiving every day, even if you do not know what it is that you are forgiving. Be kind to everyone and observe what's happening around you and how you are reacting. If you are reacting to a certain comment, do not get angry. Do not be in pain, but see it as a situation, a challenge, to look deeper into the lesson. Where is it that you've been hurt? Where is it that you can discover deeper growth? And then learn to forgive it. And when you walk on this journey of deeper discovery and deeper love, you grow so fast. And when you walk on this path, friends, you heal. Without this knowledge, it may have taken you a long, long time to get to the next door. With this knowledge, it might take you a few weeks or a few months. So is it worth it? If you love yourself, if you see yourself as beautiful, you will say, yes, it is worth it. See yourself as beautiful every day. Grow in the love every day. Learn to respect yourself. When you respect yourself, when you love yourself, your life will reflect it back to you. Because everything is a reflection. So always grow in this knowledge. For this knowledge is powerful. This knowledge will help you succeed. This knowledge will help you to go to the next door. Be in that and learn to love greater. This was a beautiful teaching of great love. But again, like I said at the very beginning, take these lessons, but please do not expect yourself to be absolutely perfect all of them, because life is a lesson. Life teaches you constantly. If you fall, get back up. Don't be discouraged. Keep going. Keep forgiving self. Keep loving self. Because once you understand it, your growth is so great. Before you understand it, and without understanding the spiritual dimension and the spiritual lessons, life is much harder. But once you get on the road of the spiritual awakening and you begin to flow with greater love, life becomes easier. However, it can also bring difficulties if you are critical of self. So please, if there is a voice within you that says that you should know better now because you've learned from Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great, or from whoever of the divine realms comes through to teach you, please forgive yourself. Let it go. For we are great and loving beings. And never give up. Never give up on moving forward. For we have great patience and we have great love. And we are not here to judge you in any way. We are here to love you. We shepherd you. We shepherd you. So please understand that. And we see you all as beautiful beings. Not one of you is more than the other. It does not matter how many years you've been walking the light in this lifetime. This is your very first meeting, or your second, does not matter. Or perhaps your 12th year of coming to grand teachings, it does not matter, friends. It does not matter. What we see is the grandness that you are. And that's all we see. And that's all we want to see is your grandness. So if you feel you've done some things in the past, we don't see them. We only see your love. So we ask you to also forgive yourself and to let it go. For we do not hold any records of things that you're not proud of. We record everything that you do with your heart of love, even the little things, even the way that you may help that elderly person. And when you're in spirit, but being passed over, we passed over to the other realms of light, we will bring that record to you. And you will say to your guides, did you truly note that down? And we will say, we only ever note down the great things that you do. So please remember that. Remember how important kindness is. Remember how important love is. And shine with love and light every day in your heart. For now, I shall say what a wonderful time it has been to be here with you and to see your hearts glowing in the light. And we praise you for doing so well. Well done. Well done. Greetings, I am Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great.